Some people cry after sex, and it's totally a normal process. Maybe it is due to emotional breakdown or any trauma. Daytime naps improve memory and cut the risk of heart attack. 2 hours of silence per day prompts cell development in the hippocampus region of the brain where memories are formed. Your body is weakest during 2 to 4 a.m. This is the time most people die in their sleep. The pupil of your eye expands up to 45% when you look at someone you love. It is possible to die from a broken heart. It's called stress cardiomyopathy. About 68% of people suffer from phantom vibration syndrome. In this, we feel vibrating our phone while the phone is not actually vibrating. Many studies have shown that on average women cannot keep any secret talk for more than 47 hours and 15 minutes. If you make your favorite song your alarm, then you start disliking it. Wearing red-colored dress makes you more desirable to opposite gender. When someone says I hate you, it really means you hurt me. Reading fictions improves social skills because it puts you in various social situations in the perspective of characters. Most women are attracted to men who possess a strong sense of humor, as it indicates higher intelligence and honesty. The way you talk to your children becomes their inner voice. School doesn't test your intelligence. It tests your memory. If you believe someone is lying to you, don't say anything. If they continue to elaborate on what they are saying, then they are lying. The worst feeling in the world is to know you were used and lied to by someone you trusted. If someone gives you advice, respond with "you're right." It sounds more diplomatic than "I know." Psychologists say the key to confidence is walking into a room and assuming everyone likes you. When people say, "You've changed," there's a 95% chance that you just stopped acting the way they wanted you to. Your gut feelings are usually accurate and correct. If you truly feel there's something, chances are there is. Listening to sad songs creates positive notions because it helps the person feel understood. Feelings don't die easily because we keep feeding them with memories. That's exactly why it's so hard to move on. People who sleep face down on their stomach with their arms above their head have more sexual dreams. Couples who engage in sexual intercourse during the morning tend to live longer. Never place yourself in a position where you need people. Not for company, not for cash, not for sex. You could want people, but never need them. Be scarce. Posting every 1 hour on Facebook doesn't make you attractive. Familiarity sure as hell breeds contempt. You will act differently when you feel good about yourself. It's a two-pronged approach: feeling attractive and start taking action. You start talking to people, you take the opportunity, you go out of your comfort zone. Not hopeless action, trying to get some approval, or affirming you are attractive, but both. Believing that you are attractive and taking action, that's where the magic happens. The more sexually attractive you find someone, the more difficult it becomes to lie to them. Having sex only 3 times a week has proven to make you look 5 to 7 years younger. The desire to squeeze and hug cute things comes from the same place in your brain as aggression. Psychology says, the better you become as a person, the better you attract. Finding the right person begins with you. A study found that morning people are happier and more satisfied with life overall than night owls. Everyone has experienced something that has changed them in a way that they could never go back to the person they once were. Psychology says, sometimes creating a little distance will help people recognize how much you actually mean to them. When a girl talks to you about her problems, that doesn't mean she's complaining. It just means she really trusts you. When someone makes eye contact with you a lot, it's a sign that they want you or are comfortable with you. Listening to 5 to 10 songs a day can improve memory, strengthen the immune system, and reduce depression risk by 80%. People who stay awake till late night are more intelligent than people who go to bed early and rise early for the day. Psychology says, your most important thoughts and feelings often go unspoken and are barely understood by others. Decisions are made both on the conscious and unconscious level. When the two decisions don't agree with each other, we experience anxiety. Don't let yourself be controlled by 3 things: people, money, or past experiences. Sitting straight up is bad for your back. You should slouch at an angle of 135 degrees. Sunburn is the result of your skin cells committing mass suicide to protect you from their damaged DNA, which can cause cancer. According to psychological facts, the inability to fall asleep at night means you're awake in someone's dream. Studies show that women are more attracted to men wearing blue, while men are more attracted to women wearing red. An average human being has multiple dreams per night of various situations and intensities, but most often only the most deeply connected are remembered. If someone becomes angry over silly or petty or small things, it means he or she needs love. Don't be too needy. If you're a man and you've met a new potential mate, I can say don't rush things and don't throw yourself 100% into the relationship. Be mysterious and somehow unpredictable with surprises. Trust me, women love a man they know little about. Bring a less attractive friend to a social event if you want to get attention, or just have men or women interested in you. This is a form of a decoy, as your friend will make you look more attractive to people around you. Learn to say no in a relationship. When it's on its early stages, this will make your partner treat you better and even respect you, as he or she will see you as unpredictable. If you find that you are not as physically attractive for men, and you don't have many women hitting on you, then it's fine. Just work on your goals and be as successful as you can, and the tables will turn. Do you feel attractive? Because it all comes down to how attractive you feel. No matter what clothes you buy, what surgery you get, if you don't feel you're attractive, behave like it. In every girl's anger, there's pain underneath. People become extremely honest, awkward, weird or personal during the late nights or early mornings. Your brain will perform better when you believe you've slept well, even if you haven't. 1 minute of anger weakens the immune system for 4 to 5 hours. 1 minute of laughter boosts the immune system for 24 hours. The smell of orange relieves stress. Smelling an orange or eating one can reduce stress by over 70%. A small area of the brain called amygdala enables you to read someone else's face for clues to how they are feeling. People who listen to more than one genre of music tend to be smarter and more creative. Your subconscious mind is 30,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. 90% of the people laugh even harder when they try to explain why they are laughing. You can have 4 to 7 dreams in one night. The size of your signature is linked to overall confidence. The larger your signature, the greater your self-esteem. If you ask someone a question and they only partially answer, just wait and stay silent, they will continue talking. Groping is a word for staring at someone in the hope that they will give you some of their food. 98% of the time, when someone says they have to ask you a question, you think of all the bad things you've done recently. People who shower first thing in the morning tend to be more creative, productive, and more alert. Neurons that fire together work together. The more you do something, the more your brain responds to support that activity. When you talk to yourself, you're actually making yourself smarter. The faster you eat, the more weight you gain. Faking confidence can positively influence your brain and change your life. Fake it till you make it. We are more creative at night and least creative in afternoon. Firstborn children tend to have higher IQ than their siblings. Lack of communication ruins everything because instead of knowing how the other person is feeling, we just assume. Your mind can sense someone staring at you even when asleep. Hugging for 20 seconds releases oxytocin, which can cause you to trust someone more. Dark chocolate contains a chemical that our bodies convert into phenylethylamine, which soothes mood and reduces the level of your stress. Writing down negative things and tossing them in a trash can is a psychological trick that can improve your mood. Finding love is all about timing. Psychology says that it is possible to find the right person, but at the wrong time. People with sharp intelligence and high IQ levels are more likely to sleep late at night. The people who give the best advice are usually the ones with the most problems. Girls don't like being stared at, unless they are already staring at you. The best person in your life is the one who comes first in your mind after reading this sentence. Haters don't really hate you. In fact, they hate themselves because you're a reflection of what they wish to be. Once you have accepted your flaws, no one can use it against you. People who spend prolonged hours of working on computers or watching TV are likely to suffer from TATT, tired all the time syndrome. Singing reduces feelings of anxiety and depression. Just let it all out. Tears of pain start from the left eye. When a person starts crying, he will remember other sad events to increase crying. Having conversation with a woman gives men improved mental strength. Studies show that a person who loses a cell phone experiences a panic similar to a near-death experience. If you smile even if you're feeling a bad mood, It will improve your mood because muscles involved in smiling can trigger happy chemicals in the brain. When someone cries tears of joy, the first teardrop would always come from the right eye. First 3 seconds of wake up, you'll not remember anything. Any friendship exceeding 7 years likely lasts a lifetime. 70% of our dreams contain a secret message. They carry more meaning than our conscious thoughts. It's impossible to remain angry at someone you truly love. Anger lasting more than 3 days indicates you're not in love. Talking about ourselves triggers the same sensation of pleasure in our brain as food or money. Most of the problems in your life are due to 2 reasons. You act without thinking, or think without acting. The human mind can only maintain complete trust once for each person. Once broken, it's never the same. A sleeping human brain can still understand the words being spoken around it. Having at least 1 lazy day per week can help reduce stress, high blood pressure, and stroke. People who are more perfectionist are more likely to be depressed because they stress themselves out so much. We tend to believe others pay attention to our behavior and appearance much more than they actually do. This is called the spotlight effect. We are more addicted to people wearing red because red triggers a basic, primal response in humans as a signal of sexuality, fertility, health, and status. It's impossible to remain angry at someone you truly love. The human mind spends most of its time replaying memories over and over with the desire to relive them. Anger lasting for more than 3 days indicates that you're not in love. The person arguing loses his temper and starts shouting. Natural human tendency is to shout back. Don't. Stay calm and reply in silence. This will piss them off even more. Try it. It works. Usually the people who are too nice get hurt the most. The quietest people tend to have the loudest minds. Remember, the one that gossips with you will also gossip about you. If someone makes eye contact with you for 60% of a conversation, they are bored, 80% and they are attracted to you, and 100% of the time, then they are threatening you. Whatever your dress sense is, be clean. Stare people in the eyes while talking with them, always cut to the point, and try to be the one who ends the conversation wherever possible. Never discuss other people behind their backs except you talking good about them. Never discuss your problems. If you must talk about yourself, use self-deprecating humor or say modestly positive things. Be very unpredictable. Use smoke screens as often as possible to conceal your intentions. People will love you for that. Smile, smile, smile always. I can't stress this enough. People will just want to associate with you because you'll be viewed as a friendly person. Make an effort to smell nice. Change the way you perceive yourself. Do you like your clothes, hairstyle, your posture, your walk? Do what you think is attractive. It's self-belief and knowing that you are worth being around. Being called baby has a positive effect on the female brain, causing instant emotional stress relief. Playing video games has been proven to relieve tension, depression and psychological pain caused by emotional trauma. Japanese researchers have successfully developed a device that will be able to literally play back your dreams in a video sequence. Women are naturally better liars than men. They are also better at detecting lies. When people in love start staring at each other's eyes, their heartbeats sync together. When you fall asleep while overthinking, the mind remains active, as if you were awake, which is why you tend to wake up tired. You keep a lot to yourself, because it's difficult to find people who understand.